Test, test, test. How do you like it? How do you like it? Test, test, test. How do you like it? 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 All right, just need to make sure this stuff is active and running. Here we go. All right. Quack, quack. Quack, quack. Dun, dun. Excuse me. All right. Oh, shoot. You know what? Let me... Before I actually go into this, let me advertise this to the world. Ooh, ooh, ooh. How do you like it? How do you like it? Ooh, ooh, ooh. How do you like it? How do you like it? I'm probably gonna have to change the man, I don't like seeing my ugly mug. I gotta change my thumbnail for this video once I'm done streaming it. I just don't like it very much. Seeing my ugly mug. Come on now. Reload. Reload. Because it's one of those things when you occasional sluggishness you have to deal with when what? North Korea Kim Jong-un passed away? I don't know about that. Maybe I ought to check out that video later. I was posting an ad that I'm streaming to my MeWe.com account. All right, here we go. All right, so welcome to WyzGyz Entertainment. This is your host, Wyman. Oh, yeah. Nice stretch. All right. Man, I wish I had better control of the positioning of my camera. I've got one of those Apple iSights, which is like 10, 15 years old. And, excuse me, it comes with a bunch of stands. But the stand that I have that it's mounted in positions the camera at an angle. And although the angle is nice, I only have so much direction I can go. All right, so I've got a few things here that I've been saving up. So I got boing. Oh man, I had it kind of position kind of cool like. All right. Excuse me. So let me try and do this in the order I received them. Let's see, I think it was this order. Okay. All right, so excuse me. We got one of these mailers that's like a big old envelope. It's labeled "Do Not Bend, Fragile." This comes from John Celestri. Open that baby up. Ooh-wee. Oh my gosh. I've been looking forward to this one. And I think based on what's on the outside, it's what I have. I mean, based on the senders of the packages, I have an idea as to what to expect. You know what? Let me step away. I am going to close my sliding door. It's getting chilly. All right. I just don't want to risk getting the cold or the flu at this juncture. So check this out. I got a single plastic, like a comic bag, and it's got John the animator, John Celestri. Some of his artwork. Pretty fun stuff. I think those might be some of his original creations. Oh, and the other side, there's a thank you with the stamp, his logo, I guess. Kind of reminds me of the janitor character I used to see in the cartoons. Ooh, okay, so it's one of those bags that has the strip of adhesive, so you can close it back up. All right, so cool. I got the book Rough Sketch, the work of John Celestri. As you can see, he was involved in doing a lot of work for DC. So he did Batman. He did Dirk the Daring from Dragon's Lair, that popular video game in the 80s. That was animated cartoon that you would be able to control the movement of. And then he was, as I understand, the actual designer of the first appearance of Boba Fett in the Star Wars special. So cool. I don't remember. There's some sketches on the inside cover here. I don't remember if that's part of the tier that I backed or if it's something that's in every one of his books. Oh, and it's signed. Fantastic. I love getting signed books whenever I can or whenever I can afford to. Oh my gosh, this is so cool. If I ever come out with a book similar to this, I would like to do the same thing and show a lot of my earliest works. Those are his a few pieces from when he was a kid. Whoa, shoot. Didn't mean to drop that. Look at this. Raggedy Ann and Andy. I like these art books because you can see what their style is like. Animation. See the progression of images. Some more animation. I think here you can actually see what the counts are in terms of what the frame of the image is. So if you're animating a mouse who is jumping, you might start at, in this case, it looks like, yes, this is a thumbnailing page, he says. It looks like it, as an example, it starts off at frame, oh, actually, no, it starts at frame 1, and then you show the progression, and hey, Froggo Funding. Hey, how's it going? That you, Joe Froggo? Excuse me. What I was trying to say is, yeah, I definitely didn't want to miss out on this because one of his John Celestri's tiers. Hey, good to have you. Thanks so much for coming. I definitely didn't want to miss out on this because one of his tiers actually had a sketch of Boba Fett from the animated, well, no, not the animated series, the Star Wars Christmas special. And it was the first appearance of Boba Fett. So I definitely wanted that sketch. But I also loved his work with Dragon's Lair because I was big into that game. I mean, I totally sucked at it, but I enjoyed it. It was a lot of fun. And it was pretty breakthrough for its time. So as I was saying earlier, like frame 1, he starts at in a sitting position, and then by frame 13, he's kind of crawling forward on his rear end. By 15, he's starting to get up, and so that's what animation is all about. It's a sequence, a progression of sketches to depict movement. Huh. Here's some sections of Boba Fett. Boba Fett's one of my favorite characters in Star Wars. My top all-time favorite is Darth Vader. Easter Fever production team in Nelvana Limited. Okay. Yeah, this is something I'd like to get better at. Gesturing, posing. Cool stuff. Keep going backwards. I have everything in reverse. Oh, all right. It looks like he was also involved in Space Ace. Both Space Ace and Dragon's Lair. This is such cool stuff. Some action poses of Dirk the Daring. Oh, all right. We got some Batman. Again, backwards. Everything's reversed. Left is right, right is left. And this is one of his original sets of characters, personal project of his. Yeah, I agree. This is a great project for fans, especially those who have followed his career. I honestly did not follow his career, but I was definitely into and influenced by his works. That's so cool. I think this is one of his other original characters, Mega Moose. And then again, here's the back, full color. The front. I like the look of, when you see the sketches and it's on um, kind of like an architect paper's background, sort of like vellum paper. All right, so that's for this book, but that's not it. That's not all. Huh. I actually got a sheet of paper on his, I guess is his own custom stationery, because it's got his logo, John the Animator Comics, and it's got, that's sweet. Oh! This reminds me of when I used to go to comic book conventions. You guys check this out. This is what I mainly backed his project for. Not only for the art book, but mainly for the chance to get an original sketch of Boba Fett. So I don't know if he did a similar pose for all his sketches, or if he just did it, if he did a unique one for each backer. Yeah, but it's cool. I think that looks like a signature, and then it says IGG, which I think stands for Indiegogo 2020. So that's pretty sweet. I like that. All right. Next package number 2, is from an Eric Weathers. If I'm not mistaken, Eric Weathers is the prominent or preeminent letterer in Comicsgate. Let me whip out some scissors. This looks like it's in what they call Gemini mailer. Although it's coming via USPS media mail. It looks like it's in pretty good shape. The corner is dented a touch, but that's the whole purpose of having this extra material, to protect against all the dents that the delivery people will cause when throwing packages about. So let's see. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, shoot. All right. I didn't want to tear the cardboard. Might want to reuse this. Wouldn't that be funny if, I back all these projects and then one day have my own Indiegogo campaign, and then all of my backers receive my products, except they receive everything in reused, repurposed Gemini mailers. That'd be a crack up. Kind of a stunt that maybe Cummy Mark might pull, like he's doing with the aluminum foil variant cover. for his project. Let's see here. You got your second copy. Ooh. Gotta mail it to Ed. All right. So it is, in fact, a Gemini mailer. Whoa. Holy moly. Guess what this is? Hello. I'm just double checking, making sure I don't miss anything. Can you guess what it is? Da-da-da. You got a whole bunch of them in your closet. We're using them to do giveaways. Oh, that is smart. Yeah, if you're doing giveaways on your channel, heck yeah, that's a great idea. I hadn't thought about that. I am reluctant to do giveaways. I mean, one of these days I will, but I don't think I have anything worth giving away. So what I got is a book called Flying Fortress, Battle Damaged. Well, the project is called Battle Damaged because the copies of the book that he had left that he was selling were not in premium or excellent condition, I guess you could say. But heck yeah, for the opportunity to still take advantage of this book, I definitely had to. Excuse me a sec while I turn off the volume on my bloody phone. So, geez, man, this is pretty much in primo shape. I'm hardly finding any kind of nicks whatsoever. This is a paperback, nice and shiny. Eric Weathers to Candace, Elliott, and Griffin. Andy Moore to Jesse and Andy Jr. Created by Eric Weathers, Andy Moore, with special thanks to Andrew Walker. Story by Eric Weathers and Andy Moore. Art by Eric Weathers with contributions from Andy Moore. Lettering by Eric Weathers. Edited by Joe Fulton. Cover art by Eric Weathers. Colors by Kyle Ritter. Oh yeah, Kyle. He's big in Comicsgate. Known as the colorist for Ethan Van Sciver's Cyberfrog books. We got a signature. Yeah, Flying Fortress Remastered. Man, what a long book. This is great. I am so looking forward to this. Yeah, I like old military aircraft. And if I remember, this has a bunch of stuff like involving pinups. Oh, interesting. So I got a trading card, Air Kindle. And then on the back, gives you the description of his background. Some basic stats, name, height, weight, group affiliation, first appearance. That's a good idea. If you ever do trading cards, it is definitely a good idea to add on the back of it when the character's first appearance is, for easy reference. All right, so then I got, in addition to that trading card came in the same comic book bag as the book itself. Now, in a second bag and board, it looks like a poster and then all kinds of tchotchkes. So let's check this out. See what we got in here. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, man. I need table space. All right. So we have Flying Fortress poster. These posters are kind of cool. I'm not as big into this size of poster as I used to when I was younger. Yeah, I do love the quality of the artwork. I love this. Rawhide Rosie. I love the artwork. I love pinups, especially the ones they did for military aircraft. Rawhide Rosie. This is awesome. I love this. I think what I don't care for is just the dimensions of this particular poster format. This is something I'd really be into like when I was younger, but not so much nowadays. Instead, when it comes to posters, I'm really into 24 by 36, which is movie poster size. Oh, yeah. This is cool. Let me see. See all the bullet shells, all the clips. Very sweet. So let's see. Yeah, I don't remember what the precise stretch goal levels were, but I just knew I wanted the posters and I wanted all the tchotchkes and I wanted the book. Basically, I wanted everything. Let me try and get access to the other side. See what else we got here. Is this a mini poster? Whoa, 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 whoa. Packed full of goodness. Yeah, Kyung Lee. Good stuff. Yeah, I do like the posters, even though they're smaller than the size I'm into nowadays. We got a patch, Flying Fortress. Pretty cool, though. I kind of wish it had... It doesn't feel like it has adhesive on the backside. And I kind of would have preferred if it had the adhesive, just to make it easier for the majority of people to slap it on without having to stitch it on any clothing or on a backpack, for example. And I wish the lettering was a little more bolder so it was easier to read. So, interestingly enough, I got a couple trading cards. Oh, so it looks like I already have a dupe. I've got another Air Kindle. Oh, that's cool. And this one I have is a Plague Soldier. Very cool. Got a Bookmark. Cool aircraft. I do wish, though, that there was something on the back of it. On the back of the bookmark, let's say, I don't know, something, a snippet explaining some of the story, or perhaps a couple favorite lines, quotes of dialogue from the main characters. So I guess this is like a little insert advertisement for Savage Wilds, coming soon from Sensory Comics, Sign up to the Sensory Comics mailing list by pointing your smartphone camera at the QR code below. You know what? Let me try this real quick. So I aimed my camera at the QR code, and I'm going to do this in real time. All right. To subscribe, confirm humanity. Before we subscribe you, we need to confirm you are a human. Oh man, not these CAPTCHA things again. All right, there we go. I only had to go through one round. Your subscription to the list has been confirmed. Thank you for subscribing. Sweet. All right. That took care of that. I just wanted to do it now and get it over with because I fear that either through laziness or forgetfulness that I will not get around to it. This was one of the other draws for me to this project. Are you serious? You're in Savage Wilds? Captain Joe Frago guest appearance. Oh, freaking A. Lucky bummer, man. I'm going to have to pull that up in one of my browsers. I've got like 3 web browsers open at any given time. And each browser has lots and lots of tabs open. But I got one browser that I mostly dedicate to my Indiegogo campaigns that I'm watching. Trying to decide whether or not to back them or not. All right. So this is one of the other draws to this campaign that I really wanted. And it's, as you might expect, pinup art. I really love Rawhide Rosie. This is so cool. I'm trying to get my camera to focus well, but this is an old camera. Over 10 years old. I'm surprised I can still get it working. Lethal. Oh, wait. Hold on. Oh, okay. It's got the artist's signature there, but I don't recognize the individual artist signatures. Ew. Lethal Lilith. I could be wrong, but I think this is John Malin's. I wish they had like the signatures of these artists on the backs. Darling Dorothy. Oh man. This stuff is great. Oh, speaking of Kyung Lee, BMKB, Battle Maiden Knuckle Bomb. Holy cow. I wonder if she's actually a character in Flying Fortress. Yeah, Kim Lee's stuff is good. Hold on, let me see something here. I appreciate anyone who can do faces right. Sometimes when I do faces, it's off. You know, either the eyes are on a different plane from one another, or the smile looks awkward, or the pupils are missized. So this one is Thunderstruck. Oh my gosh. Wait, let's see. Does that? Can't even. Oh, Thunderstruck, Elliot Fernandez. I'm glad some of these artists are actually putting their whole name. This is pretty cool too. Lady Luck. This is from Kelsey. Yeah. Kelsey Shannon. Nice. Fantastic stuff. Really cool. I love all these tchotchkes. I'm gonna put everything back in their bags and boards later. All right. Oh man. All right. Man, it seems like I got an itchy nose today. And no, I haven't been doing drugs. All right. Froggo, tell me if you can guesstimate what this might possibly be. Any guesses? Any guesses at all? Maybe this might be a hint as to who it's from. Water spout. Can you imagine what this could possibly be? I'm pretty certain I know what it is, about 99.9%. Another huge hint is that it's perishable. Woo-wee. Yeah, baby. Let us partake. Hopefully they're still in good condition. All right. So here's a funny thing. I received them way earlier than I anticipated getting it. Well, maybe it was on schedule. I must have gotten them maybe April 23rd, which was like the earliest you could possibly expect to receive it. And I was like, what the hell? Did I get it before everyone else did? Because I was hoping to like participate in like a group kumquat stream. And then, all right, so there was a packing slip. And then we've got some paper padding material. And then, bum-ba-da-dum, kumquats! Yay! So I got them. And then I was like, what the hell? And then I knew I needed to do a stream, first an unboxing stream. And then after this stream, I'm thinking of recording a kumquat eating stream. And yeah, I'm literally planning on eating the entire box, aka 2 pounds worth of kumquats all at once, no matter what it does to my stomach. I have a feeling I've been through worse. So we shall see how that turns out. If I'm keeling over in pain by the end of it, then that's on me. So I knew I needed to do a stream, but then I started getting email notifications saying that I was going to be I should anticipate receiving, a couple more books. So I'm like, do I save up and wait for the other books to arrive before I do a P.O. box opening, or should I just do a couple smaller P.O. box opening streams? So ultimately I was like, all right, let me, I'm going to check something real quick. Doop-a-doop-a-doop-doop-doop, doop-a-doop-a-doop-doop. Doop-a-doop-a-doop-doop-doop-doop, doop-a-doop-a-doop-doop. Oh, where did it go? Oh, all right, there it is. Oh, all right, yeah, it's right next to it. So it's still going. Sweet. All right, just want to make sure. Yeah, man, I'm tempted to eat one now because I haven't eaten anything all day, but I'm going to wait till my kumquat stream. Doesn't seem to have any smell to it. But then all the while, I was like also being kind of lazy. And I kept putting off making another video. And me, all the while, because it's perishable, I was worried that they were all going to shrivel up or go bad. So I popped them into my refrigerator in the veggie bin where it's supposed to keep things crisper. And thus, I finally pulled it out to do this video. So yeah, they arrived. It looks like they're in pretty good shape. It looks like I popped them in the fridge in time. Thank goodness. So, bravo to Melissa for her sending me her Melissa's Fresh Kumquats. 2 pounds. From what I heard, it looks like, is there another person watching now? If you are, please feel free to join us in chat. Would love to hear from you. I don't know if you heard, Frago. It sounds like Ethan Van Sciver already plowed through his entire kumquat collection. You know, the nerve. What the hell? And I've lost track as to whether anybody else has received and eaten their kumquats. I thought there was going to be a big old stream where a group of us got together to eat them together, but it's not. Frago, did you get your kumquats yet? I know you ordered same day as me. That was a kick. Oh, for anybody who needs some background on the kumquat situation, there's this artist, I guess he was a formerly pro artist named Mike S. Miller, who recorded a video for his stream in which he was going for a walk. He went for a walk and he was talking to his viewers about, I guess, crowdfunding comic books and trying to, discussing whether it was worth it to do digital comics versus hard copy comics, physical media. And during his video, he stops by one of his neighbor's houses who has a kumquat tree. Well, actually, in retrospect, it might technically be a loquat tree instead of a kumquat tree. I'm not entirely sure, but he kept calling them loquats. So he goes over to this tree, and it's premeditated because he actually came prepared with a big old Ziploc bag. It was probably a gallon-sized bag because it looked too big to be, well, I don't know. Maybe it could have been a quart-sized bag. But nonetheless, it was a freaking Ziploc bag. You don't go for a walk with a Ziploc bag. That's just unheard of. It's insane. What's that, Frago? You ordered yours, and she sent me. You got passion fruit instead. Oh my gosh! How many passion fruits did you get then? Let's see. I don't know if she just ran out or if I ordered wrong. I was drunk. You should look at your packing slip or your online receipt if you saved a copy. That is a crack up. Because passion fruit, isn't that about the size of a mango? And if so, how many did you get? Did you get 2 pounds of passion fruit instead of 2 pounds of kumquats? Wow, dang. What a crack up. Anywho, so Mike S. Miller, he's all picking up, plucking from the tree these kumquats or loquats, whatever they were. They kind of looked on video like kumquats because loquats are really roundy in size. And, whoa, you got like a dozen passion fruits? Whoa, for the same price? Now I'm wondering if you had to pay more or if you got for the same price all those passion fruits. Holy cow. I love this. I hope you do a video of you eating those passion fruits. That would be a kick. Man, how funny is that? Going back to the kumquat story. Yeah, so Marcus Miller, he goes and plucks all these kumquats off the tree. He doesn't ask first. He doesn't ask the owners of the tree. He literally goes to the front yard, plucks these kumquats, loads up his bag, literally loads up his bag. If I remember to, I'm going to see if I can find, I think Deadwood Dale might have, was it Deadwood Dale or, oh shoot, there's, who's the other, Camel Moon. I think one or both of them did a video of it. And what's freaking goofy is Mike is singing the tune of Mario Brothers, one that I often hum to myself, you know. And so on and so forth. And he's singing that. And then as he makes off with these kumquats, it's like it looked like he noticeably raced off because it looks like he's moving faster than he did when he was going for his walk. You know, afraid that he would get caught in the act and be, oh man, be sternly spoken to. Oh, it's such a crack up. It's so funny. And I think whoever made this videos, I think they actually put some formal Mario Brothers music, Super Mario Brothers music to his video. And, you know, Mike's talking about not, not stealing stuff, not, when you go with digital comics, there's the threat of, the work getting stolen and spread around so nobody has to pay for it. Just like they do with pirated movies. But he's like a walking, hypocrite. Because here he is stealing kumquats. And at the end of the video, he's saying, nobody wants them anyway. It's like, what the heck, Mike? What are you doing? Oh, man. Oh, jeez. Oh, God. I got to watch that video again. It was on, I think, a couple of VBS streams as well. Oh, so funny. So funny. All right. So the final package from today is, check it out, War Campaign. CG only. All right, so it also looks like it's in some sort of Gemini mailer. Now, what's interesting is on this end, it's nice and flush and flat. The other side, it looks like it got loose because you're looking at one of the corners, it looks like. What's cool is that it didn't get a chance to get all dinged up on the corners at all. No dinging whatsoever. Oh, man. I'm so happy for you, though, Frago, for getting a dozen passion fruits. I hope that you and your family enjoy those. But I really do hope you make a video of it. I would love to see you opening the passion fruits. Yep. Gemini mailer. Gemini comic supply. I guess that's a Roman numeral 2. I'm not sure. I think so. Got packed them real well. Oh, yeah. All right. Ooh. Yeah, check that out. All right, as usual, as I always do, I thoroughly check the boxes, make sure I'm not missing anything. Missing some beautiful comic book goodness. Roll that beautiful bean footage. And then on top of that, he's got bubble wrap sleeves. Sweet. So that slides right out, no tape. But I guess you don't really need any because it's pretty much self-contained. Oh, sweet. So I got Vestige. It's in a bag and a board. Let's open this and take a look. This also has one of those those adhesive lined bags, so you can secure it afterwards. I actually do prefer these over the other ones that I used to bag my comics with, because when you do it yourself and you've got the traditional bags, you either tuck it in to the top of the bag, or you have to use Scotch tape, which I often ended up using, but didn't really like using. But hey, welcome, Armand. Hail. Hail, Armand, and hail, Fragu. See, whenever I'm doing chat from StreamYards, excuse me, when I do chat and you start typing a person's name, I would expect that it would do. Oh, maybe that's a YouTube feature and not a StreamYards feature. I wish it would do. I wish it would do autofill, auto complete, or auto populate like it does in YouTube, but it doesn't. Oh, this is interesting. Oh, this is cool. So we've got, hey, welcome to everyone who joined. Feel free to type a message in chat. Hail chat. Man, this is actually, ooh, nice. This, if you're not familiar, is, hey, XS Carlyzad. XS Carly's, or X Scarly's ad. Huh. Not exactly sure how to pronounce it, but hail! Like, comment, and subscribe if you would. Appreciate it. So very helpful. Huzzah! All right. So this is Vestige from War Campaign. Get Hanzo, I think is how it's pronounced. And you can see from the reflections. Ah, here we go. Here we go. So you can see the lettering of Vestige, the rifle, or is it a shotgun? It's a shotgun. Is this a single cylinder shotgun? Yeah, I think it's a single cylinder. And then the charm on her choker. Let's see what else. The metal of the iron of her revolver pistol. The CG only logo. That's a cool logo, CG only. Hanzo and Delays markings. And Ethan Van Sciver's logo. Oh, Kyle Ritter colored. All of that is this like slick, glossy kind of surface. I don't know if it's actually glossy or considered matte. But yeah, I've been waiting for this too. I'm glad I backed Vestige. Yeah, I like all these cool details. Hey, Fate Salvation, hail. Oh, XS Carly. Oh, maybe it's actually XS Carl EZ is an alt account. Okay. Oh, what to help me with my watch hours? So one of these months, I finally get monetized. That's pretty awesome. Uh, Welcome, Fate Salvation. It's a lever action rifle. Okay, yeah, because you cock it with the uh, that metal portion where next to the trigger, right? Is that why it's known that way? So faded. That's my guess, Armand. That's my guess. So this is an EVS cover. I used to think that the eyes were off, but I think it's just me. You know, the angle of the eyes with respect to her body, but it's probably just me. Yeah, look at this work. Kyle Ritter does some amazing coloring. I like that. I wouldn't mind having like a mini poster of this. That's pretty sweet. Oh, the spacing between the eyes. Yeah, that might be it. Oh man. Is that a knife? It's I think it's a small knife being thrown into the water. Man, I've got a oh, hold on. Hello. Hello. The lady in the lake. Yeah, that's what I wasn't sure about. I thought maybe ooh, what the oh, that might be a spoiler alert. I won't share that. I do like this pose. That's a good pose. Good vantage point or angle. I love westerns. I used to watch westerns as a kid. I watched Gunsmoke and all those old western movies. Eastwood, John Wayne, and then even into my adulthood, whenever I uh, Froggo, what the heck? Oh, Peaches. Oh gosh. Yeah, even into my adulthood, I used to watch westerns with my mother-in-law. We specifically ordered the what was it, AMC Westerns channel, so that we specifically signed up for that channel so that we could get some of the older movies. I think the other one was Turner Movie Classics, TMC or TMC Westerns. Yeah, Tombstone's your favorite. Yeah. Oh shoot, is Tombstone with Clint Eastwood and Gene Hackman? One of those with a more serious tone. I think that's one I liked. Um, if it is, then it's that one movie where, oh, Val Kilmer's Dog Holiday. I will have to check that out again. It's been a while since I last saw it. Is that the same one where uh, you had Clint Eastwood having affections for this like pioneer woman, and he'd do all he could to protect her, but at the same time, because he led such a dangerous life, he instead opted to admire the beauty from a distance. Does that make any sense? Connie Mark! Hail! Huzzah! Welcome. So good to see you. That was a wicked wild 13-hour live stream you did to close out the funding portion of your campaign on Kim Il Sung. That was crazy. Loved it. You guys covered all kinds of topics. Let's see. So let's see here. That's the book, and then he's got a bunch of thanks at the end on influential people. EVS, ya boy Zach, Comicsgate, War Campaign. Yeah, I love dedication pages. Eventually, when I release a book on Indiegogo, of course, I'm going to have my own dedication page to all the early supporters. All right. Let me see. So we also have, it also came with another bag and board. Oh, hey there. Yeah, you had a lot of guests, didn't you, Commie Mark? It was a packed panel. So we got us, along with Vestige, we got another bag and board, and this has the EVS poster, EVS cover, without any of the lettering. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. I like it. I like it. Ah, jeez. I like it. Yep. So cool. And then, let's see. Ah. Okay. Oh, all right. Look at that. War Campaign logo. I think this is one of those stickers you apply to the inside of your car window so that it's all got a white sheen to it on the backside. But then when you peel it off and slap it on the inside of your car window, it, oh my gosh, stencil artist Yan, hail! Yeah, I think this is one of those inside the car window kind of things. You know what I just noticed? Oh man, I am so slow. It actually says War Campaign WarCampaign. That's so sweet. I like it even more. When I finally get another car, because my other one died on me, I will have to put that in there. I wonder if more Comicsgate people are going to start doing bumper stickers and car decals. I actually think my ultimate campaign will probably have a bumper sticker or something. Hail. All right. So I'm going to do a recap of the things that I got today and unpackaged. And then after this stream, I'm going to do another stream, another live stream, but it's going to be, well, I'll show you. All right. So to recap, by the way, if you hear any weird sound effects, I assure you I am not farting. I am not passing gas. In actuality, it's just me moving around on this little nightstand looking thing. Let me see. And you know what? I wonder if I can give you a wrench. Let me see if I even can, because when I'm in that might have worked. Redistribute. And what if you were? And what if I was? Then you'd have to put up with my flatulence, my enormous flatulence. Dear, 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 dear. Dear, 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 dear. So basically, it allows me to do it from the YouTube window that I have going on, the YouTube video I have playing, but I can't do it from StreamYard itself. Sweet. Awesome. Yeah, definitely subscribe to Yan's channel. See if we can get him past Charlie's London. Oh, that's great. Oh man, for sure. Yeah. It's I mean, I can't say I'm surprised at Charlie's London's success. She is a huge contributor to Comicsgate, and she's like on everyone's streams, and she's a mod for so many people that I'm actually not surprised that she's developed a fan base. So as when she opened up Yan has 70 subs versus Charlie's 350. 70 subs versus Charlie's 350 million. Sub once, sub twice. Absolutely. So to recap, you guys are awesome. Always making me crack a rib from all this laughter. So we got Rough Sketch from John Celestri. He is the creator / designer of the original Boba Fett, his first appearance, which was in the Star Wars Christmas special. And it was in animated form. It was a short cartoon of Boba Fett. That's the first time he was introduced. And then he also is, John Celestri is also well known for his work on Space Ace and Dragon's Lair, those video games that were real popular in the 80s. With that book, it also came with a thank you note on his stationery. It's pretty cute. John the Animator Comics. And then an original sketch drawing of Boba Fett as depicted in the his first appearance on the Star Wars Christmas special. Yeah, really, crack a rib and rip some ass. Oh my gosh. Yeah, everyone loves Charlie, but Yan is the first lady of Comicsgate UK. We shall form a posse and get Yan to 1 zillion subs. Ah, hey! Hail, Matt Fields. Get Yan to 1 zillion subs with all of our alts. Yeah, I'm glad I backed it. I think I backed it towards the end of his campaign, so I was like, man, I better not forget to back it, otherwise I'll be screwed. There are some other campaigns that I wanted to back, but I was too late on as well. Like that Umbrella guy. And I guess there was a second smaller comic about the little umbrella girl. And I'm kicking myself for having missed that campaign, but it sounds like when he releases, I don't remember what it's called, whatever the Umbrella guy's book is called, but the sequel in his campaign, I think he's going to make the first issue available. So that'll be nice. All right, so the next one was Flying Fortress Remastered Battle Damaged. And it was called Hail Stencil Artist Deanne. It's called Flying Fortress Remastered, but it was also called Battle Damaged, I believe, because it was a set of books that were not, quote, perfect in condition. But I'm looking at this real closely, and I think I only see one nick in the book. In other words, it's in freaking fabulous condition. Some good stuff. I'm looking forward to reading all of my Comicsgate stuff. Flying Fortress came with its own oh, I accidentally put these back early. Came with a slew of tchotchkes. So we got, let's see here. That Umbrella Guy's book is called That Umbrella Guy. Okay. Okay, self-explanatory. Let me see. Do I need more light? Oh, that helps. It's starting to get overcast. We might get some more rain in Ohio. It's 7:37 Eastern Daylight Time. Let's see. Frago says, so that means I'm technically in 4 CG comics now. Oh, that's awesome. Lucky bum. I wish I could be in one. Well, I've seen a number of books where you can be drawn into the story, and I almost did the Cecil cash grab one. I don't know. It depends on my finances, but it would be nice to be in some book. So the Flying Fortress came with 3 posters. Pretty sweet. This again is my favorite out of all the characters. I think I was actually asked to choose which pinup poster I wanted, and I chose Rawhide Rosie. This is so awesome. Wesflo Tucci. Oh, is that Tucci's work? My battle damage one came in fabulous condition too. Awesome, awesome. Yeah, I mean, as far as I'm concerned, I'm not very picky, but as far as I'm concerned, these are definitely, in shippable condition. Fate Salvation Reddit thought it was pretty good. Nice, nice. Yeah, I'm into military vehicles and stuff, and war-themed IPs. Let's see. Armand says, I used to live in Ohio, just next to Parkersburg, West Virginia. I'm next to Cincinnati. Armand's in Kansas right now. I have a friend who was born in Kansas but moved to California. Damn you, Alfrago. Damn you, Alfrago, funding and your essential job. Oh, man. Yeah, Frago is working his ass off, literally. Good thing you have those tennis balls and baseballs to help alleviate the pain in your ass. So here's another Flying Fortress poster. Action-packed. But that's not all. We've also got a bookmark. And again, although I love the bookmark, I would prefer it to have something on the backside. Like a famous quote from the book from one of its leading characters, or maybe a very short description of what the story is behind Flying Fortress. A patch. And I think the ways I might consider improving on the patch is make it so that the lettering is more, I don't know, maybe bold is not the right word, but make it so it's more legible. And then have that adhesive backing so that if people wanted to do an iron-on style as opposed to stitching with needle and thread, that the option is there. Oh, where did my other one go? It's got to be around here somewhere. Trading cards. I actually ended up getting 2 of Air Kindle. One of them was in the same bag as the book itself. And then the other one is Plague Soldier. I'm North Ohio? I always hear it referred to as Southwest Ohio. Let's see here. Frago is essential as heck, massaging my butt cheek now. Yeah, for sure. Hail Matt Fields. Yep. Save our Frago's arse. Frago, you might need to open a GoFundMe so that we can help save your arse. Sofa All right, cool. Yeah, definitely sub to everybody in chat. Let's help each other out. Help a brother out. Oh, here's my other card. Yeah, so I have two of these. Air Kindle. I wonder if it's at all related to the, digital Kindle devices, for reading audio ebooks. Then I got a little promotional ad for Savage Wilds, and I'm told that Froggo has a guest appearance in it. For anyone interested in getting the shortcut way on the mailing list, use your camera and snap a picture of this. And then it'll take you to the sign up page. That looks fun. And then finally, with Flying Fortress, we've got these pinup postcards. They're pretty sweet. I love pinup artwork. Lady Luck. That looks like it's Kelsey Shannon's. Thunderstruck by Elliot Fernandez. Now, I'm not going to remember all these artists. I'm going based off of what I'm able to read in the signature. BMKB or Battle Maiden Knuckle Bomb by Kyung Lee. That's another of the books I backed, Battle Maiden Knuckle Bomb, so I'm looking forward to that. Okay. Darling Dorothy by Matthew Weldon. This is a fun one. Riding a bomb to its destination. Oh, you know what? Most of these actually have the lettering written at the bottom. That's good. Yep. Lethal Lilith is by John Malin. It's kind of like a rocket ship moving straight ahead. Of course, she could also be writing it down. Although, I think technically, and anyone who knows military would know better than I, but I think when a bomb is released, it kind of goes in this kind of direction till it hits. Although, maybe it depends on the type of bomb. And then here's Rawhide Rosie. I think that's Tucci. It also says Westflow, Wesflo. Oh, all right. I see what you mean. All right. So I'm north of where you were. Yeah, definitely. Thank you, Armand, for subbing to Yans. Yeah, I totally agree, Armand. Yeah, I love this pinup art. It definitely does look like they belong on the front of a plane like a B-52. For sure. Okay. Next is the infamous Melissa's Loquats, 2 pound. So there's literally 2 pounds of loquats, and they're in pretty good condition. It looks like one of them might be going bad. I'll just have to eat around it. Like I said, I'm going to do a second stream immediately after ending this one. And I'm going to do an eating loquat stream, especially since I haven't had a bite to eat all day. Not so much because I don't have the food, but because I can't make up my mind what I'm hungry enough to eat or what I want to eat. So, so far, one person, which is EVS, has, from what I'm told, already eaten all his loquats soon after he received them. And Joe Fraga, He unfortunately got a mixed up order, and instead of getting his 2 pounds of kumquats, he got like a dozen passion fruits. So I was hoping that everyone would be coordinated to where we could all stream together and eat loquats together, kumquats. But that wasn't to be the case. So I'm going to do a solo stream of me eating kumquats. And then last but not least was the Vestige. I love holding it up against the light to see the reflection of the specifically chosen parts. Man, you can smell the paper from here. Oh, all right. Where was I? Yeah, so we got Vestige. Paper high, paper high. Paper high, take me home to a place I belong. Mountain Mama, working pain. Smoke a comic, take me home. And then with that came the inside the car sticker with the War Campaign logo on it. And the EVS, Ethan Van Sciver cover artwork of the main character. Very cool without the lettering. Life's a scam. Yeah, I know. Snorting some Vestige. What will the kids think of next? Oh my gosh. Did you catch that stream? I don't know if it was the Jack show. I think it was the Jack show. Where Cecil brought up some news of what is it called? Dang it. Curse me for forgetting. It had a goofy name. Something like Candom, Landum, Pandum. Excuse me. But there seems to be some trend now where something going on where kids take human feces, put it in a jar, add urine, and then cap it with a lid, like a rubber glove or something like that. And then they let it sit and ferment. And then they take that, and then I guess they poke a hole in the top or something, and then they sniff it. And they get high off of the fermented fumes of urine and feces. That is freaking insane. Can you believe it? Shudder, shudder, shudder. Yeah. So anyway, yeah, there you go. Thank you, Armand Jenkum. That's nasty stuff. I mean, who in their right mind even comes up with an idea like that? I'm guessing you have to already be high on something to come up with an even crazier idea on something to snort, you know. Oh, that was showcased on 1,000 Ways to Die? Oh, man. Can you really die by snorting jenkum? Oh man. Double shutter. Oh man. Uh, you know a lot about drugs, Armand. I noticed that Cecil seems to be quite knowledgeable on drugs. Oh, that's what happened. They fainted and drowned in the bucket. Ugh. That's got to be one of the saddest ways to die. Imagine being witness to that and you're having to be the one to tell this person's parents how their kid died. Ah, jeez. Sad, 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 sad world. All right. So I am going to bring this stream to a close. You think that's bad? There's the shit with deer. Oh, deer urine. What? All right. Now I'm curious. What's the deal with deer urine? Being in hell and ask how you died. Lol. Drowned in my own feces. Oh, shit. Yeah, for doing something like that, I guess you would have to go to hell. It's like, do you really deserve to go to heaven after that? After doing something so insanely stupid, do you really deserve to go to heaven? Can you justify it? Yeah, Armand, if you don't mind shedding some light. What? Why am I even asking for more information about this deer urine? I'm supposed to be doing an unboxing, and somehow I'm on the topic of feces and urine. Oh my gosh. Some shit the deer would eat that was like a shroom, and these folks would wait for the deer to. Oh! Huh. So instead of indirectly digesting the shrooms, or the shroom equivalent, they would wait for the piss version. So it gets processed by the deer's intestinal system, goes to the deer's gallbladder, secreted via urine. They would then drink. Oh, frickin' A. They would then drink the piss. Bad enough if you try to sniff it, but you drink it? Quadruple shutter. Quadruple shutter. Oh dear. All right. On that note, for shits and giggles, I will close out this stream, which is all about an unboxing that quickly led to feces and urine. And, oh man, that's disgusting. You could probably do multiple long streams worth talking about stupid, crazy ways to die. Just like that TV series. Oh, man. And then I'm going to do a new stream you're all welcome to join in on. I don't know. I might bore the hell out of everyone, but I am basically going to whip out the kumquats and eat them live. I'm going to eat every single one of them, you hear? Every single one of them. I heard that you like nibble on the ends, and then I guess you eat the rest of it. I don't know, but yeah, I'm gonna do a kumquat stream next. Eat them all, and then see if it wreaks havoc on my stomach afterwards. So yeah, that might be fun. Thank you all for joining. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks for interacting and being engaging. And I love your company, and I appreciate all of you. And I love seeing your guys' interactions and all those other chats we're into and streams we're in together. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah. Hey, you know what, Fraga? If you want, you can join in if you have some time. You can join in on my stream, and while I eat kumquats, you can eat passion fruit. It'll be a cum fruit. Oh, that sounded a little awkward. Kumquat dash passion fruit stream. Passionate about kumquats. All right. Well, think it over if you have time and you're interested. Let's do it. Thanks again, everyone. Appreciate your support. And take it easy. I'm going to end this broadcast and start up a new one within the next few minutes. Thanks.